Yeah, no, absolutely not. I mean, I think I've done a great job of making sure I'm taking care of my body and getting myself back to where I fully trust myself. And today I felt like I was able to go out there and play carefree and not think about my injury or anything like that. And it's good to be back at 100% back where I feel confident in myself and trust my swing and don't have to go out there and nurse anything. So yeah, felt great today.
Did you do it on the swing originally, or do you know who did it?
Yeah, I think it was on the swing at some point last week on Saturday. Yeah, that I think it. I couldn't pick out the exact swing, but at some point I think it was a swing. Yeah. It was near my collarbone area in that region. Yeah.
Some home runs today. How does that feel? First game back to be able to make good contact.
Yeah, it feels really good. I mean, obviously, no one wants to be hurt, and it sucks to kind of miss a couple games there. And I think when you're injured, you're kind of itching to get back, and it sucks being in the dugout. You're just trying to be the best teammate you can be, and prepare yourself like you are playing every game, and go through as much as you can like you are, playing every day. And I was just really excited to be back out there. To be completely honest, I'm not trying to do too much. I just enjoy playing baseball with a ton of my best friends, for a great coach, for a great program, and it was just so happened that I had a pretty good day today. But yeah, it feels great to just be back out there and play the game that I love.
Link has talked a lot about swing decisions for the group as a whole. How do you feel like you guys are coming along? How much is that talking with you guys as just players about getting yourself better ABs by making better decisions this weekend?
Totally. I think as the season goes on, you're going to see swing decisions and better at bats put together and stuff like that. I think we're still really early on in the season, and we're starting to get into conference play here, and I don't know how many at bats a lot of guys have, but we're still probably under 100 at bats for a lot of guys. And when you think about it in the grand scheme of things, that's not a ton of ABs. And I think as the year goes on, you're starting to see, even from the beginning of the season, guys are swinging at the right pitches. And I think if you look at our first weekend up to this weekend, we're making better swing decisions and swinging at the right pitches and doing a lot more damage. And yeah, I think it's just a combination of that, and also knowing that we're a really good hitting group, and we can come together and talk about pitchers and things guys are throwing to us and stuff like that, and kind of our approach. And I think that's another big part of it, is being surrounded by really good hitters and kind of picking each other's brains about swing decisions and what pitches you might get and stuff like that, and how guys are going to pitch you. And that's really important, and I think we've really progressed in that area, and we'll continue to get better as the season goes on.